Good morning, everybody. So this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys the basics of how to utilize your plate technology as a part of your morning routine. So the absolute basics where you're still going to get tremendous benefits is just your classic standing position. So I like to go about hips width apart with my stance. The more narrow you stand, the way less shaky it is. So it's more beginner, very basic friendly. You can also hold on to the back of a couch or something stable in front of you if you feel like balance is an issue. But remember, this does help restore balance over time. And just a little bit in this video, I'm also going to go through again and remind you all the benefits that you can get from vibration therapy. And then the basic stance is hips width apart. The wider you go, I like going wider when I'm doing the squat position, but I'll get into that later. So we're going to get into the very beginner friendly aspect of it. So if you did 10 minutes of standing like this on your vibration platform, that's really all you would, that's about 90% of what you would need on a daily basis. Use this to wake up in the morning, get that maximum blood flow and circulation going. This is a great way to wake up in the morning naturally rather than reaching for that cup of coffee right away. And then make sure you're drinking water. But you would have your plate, you'd hit the on button, the power button, then you hit start at that lowest speed vibration. Now, when you're first starting out, you can explore the different speeds because some individuals like higher speeds and some like lower speeds. So you can crank up the rate of the vibration and maybe find a speed that really feels nice for you. The higher the rate of the vibration, the more muscle contractions per second, the more calorie burn, the more blood flow. And then also, this is 50% is a great speed for like sciatic, back pain, that type of thing when you're standing in the upright position. So again, I'm going to bring it all the way back down. And for the real beginner-friendly version of this is you would start out the lowest speed and do your 10-minute session 3 to 4 days a week. And then after the first week of doing that, then you can go up to 10%. 10% speed. And you could do that for another week. And then just work your way up in the rate of the vibration. There's 99 speed settings, so you can find a customized speed for exactly your body type, your height, your weight, whatever you're needing. But keep in mind, remember that for the bone density aspect of the therapy, where some of you may have gotten this specifically for bone density, you would want to work your way up to that 50% mark, which is speed 50 and beyond, to really go after the osteoblasts on the bones. So again, the basics. Bring it back down. Now I'm at 10%. It just increases that frequency of the vibration. So that is the absolute bare bones basics. Now, if we want to get a little bit more advanced, throughout your 10-15 minute session, you go a little wider with your stance while maybe you're holding on to something and incorporate doing a squat position like this. Now you're going to squat for around 10 to 15 seconds only until you feel the burn. Once you feel the burn in your inner and outer thighs and your calves, then you would slowly come back up to straight. And that's actually how you get the cardiovascular aspect of vibration therapy. A lot of people ask me, how can you possibly burn calories on a vibration plate? And that's how you do it. You got to get your inner and outer thigh and your calves and your rear involved. And that's what maximizes the blood flow. And with increased blood flow comes increased heart rate. With increased heart rate comes calorie burn, right? And you can actually track the calorie burn as well on the plate right down on the display. Then you would do that. So you would do it till you feel the burn, then you come back up straight, and then you would rest for about 30 seconds, and then you'd go back down. And you would do another 10-15 second hold, and then slowly come back up. The longer you hold that squat position, the more you're working out your legs. And they've done a more recent study. You can actually add 10 years onto your lifespan by strengthening your inner and outer thighs. So just doing a squat position, strengthening those thigh muscles, coming back up. That's actually growing the muscle fibers in the thighs. And those who have strong thighs live the longest. It's been proven scientifically and medically. It's really fascinating. Now, if we want to get even more advanced, there is a set of resistance bands that come with the plate you can utilize to do resistance training, if you will, to get more of your upper body involved. But my favorite upper body exercise to do on my vibration platform is just simply doing a plank. So you'd come down, the beginner-friendly way to do it is just on all fours. If you're not able to get on all fours, you can put this on a counter and just put your hands on it. But this is a great position for lubricating the joints in the rotators, the tennis elbow, back, lats, triceps, biceps. And then the full plank would be with your knees up. Make yourself as straight as possible. Use your core. And then you can see how much action is in my shoulders. This is a great shoulder rehab for tennis players, pickleball players. Okay? Then you come back up. If that squat position is a little tough for you, you can actually do one leg, or let's say you had weak ankles, you could also do like a one leg lunge right in the middle. This will help strengthen the ankles. This will help with the knees and also the inner and outer thigh. And then for the knee therapy, let's say you had knee pain, chronic knee pain, or you've had a knee replacement, you would bend your knees slightly, and this is how you get the knee therapy with that slight bent knee position with my slightly wider than hips width apart, that kind of thing. And then as you progress in your therapy week after week, you would do the exact same movements, but then just with an increased vibration. I know some individuals that really like speed 30, between speed 30 and 50. Speed 30 and 50 is going to be kind of like your jogging speeds, if you will. So really, really great there. And then as you progress and start to get more advanced in your use, and you feel better, number one, and you get stronger and your balance increases, then you can incorporate a mini workout, a mini exercises, if you will, by doing the standing position, the squat position, the push-up position, and you can do a circuit. You could do a circuit of that, and then also adding the resistance bands, if you will, or light dumbbells, like 2-pound dumbbells. And then you would just do a circuit. So then in the morning, you'd wake up and you'd do 10, 15 minutes. You would do a circuit of this vibration therapy. And then after 4 to 5 weeks, I mean, you would see a tremendous positive impact, not only in your bone density, but your muscle density. It also will burn calories and accelerate weight loss. And then the much important lymphatic drainage. If you're going specifically for lymphatic drainage, all you got to do is stand here for 10 minutes in the morning, every single morning, and you're getting an adequate lymphatic drainage. And if you want to expedite it, just increase the rate of the vibration, and then you can even do less time. 5 minutes at speed 99 would be an adequate amount of time for lymphatic drainage. So it just really depends on what you're going for. So again, the last part of this video, just going to quickly go through again slowly and make notes on the benefits that are listed. These are the 15 primary benefits with daily use. Build muscle, cellulite reduction. Ladies love that one. Stress relief. It does reduce cortisol, which is a common stress hormone that makes us just feel anxious and restless. It restores balance. So over time, 4 to 6 weeks, it'll actually help restore your balance, massively improve circulation. It's also great for back and knee pain, joint pain and back pain, and then also increases sexual function. That's because of the circulation. And in men, it also boosts testosterone in that squat position, burn calories, tone and tighten the skin. Now, this is a cool one. Women are actually reporting in with testimonies of looking years younger because it tightens the skin and boosts collagen levels naturally in your body. Also lowers blood pressure. That's because the inner and outer thighs, they call this your second heart. So it actually helps your heart function better and take the stress off the heart and put it into the legs, and that lowers blood pressure. Also accelerates weight loss because of the combination of all of those things is making the body shed stubborn fat cells. Increased flexibility as well, so it's great for ACL, just overall flexibility, natural flexibility. And then again, that much important lymphatic drainage. This is the most popular subject in our culture among social media right now and news outlets because the lymph system is closely tied to your immunity. So if you have a weak immunity, you want to boost your immunity by draining your lymph system. It's just the toxicity center of our body, and we need to shed off those toxins. And then also the whole reason, as you may know, that this even exists, the whole purpose of it was even invented originally was for bone density, to increase bone mineral density. Naturally, it wakes up the osteoblasts on the surface of the bones. The easy way to understand it is it mimics the necessary weight-bearing exercise that your body needs to build bones, but it's low impact on the joints. So it's doing both, and it's helping the joints, helping the back, but also increasing bone density, which is phenomenal. And that's just a handful of the amazing benefits of using a VibraPlate as a part of your daily routine. If you are in the need of a product that you can bring in your home, that you can use for 10, 15 minutes a day and completely transform your health, look no further. A VibraPlate is the best way to go. It's got zero side effects, no counter applications for anything that you got going on currently. And it's just going to rehab your body to health. If you're struggling with chronic sickness or you have chronic inflammation or just issues in your body, this is your number one place to get your body back into a place of perfect health. It's absolutely tremendous. The testimonies coming back in of changing people's lives is overwhelming. Healthisfreedom.com is where you can access this specific brand, which is a Vibrotech. This is the only clinical grade motor that weighs less than 25 pounds. So there's an incredible amount of benefits to getting a clinical grade motor because you're getting the highest motor design with the longest runtime. It has a 20-year runtime, and it's got the best warranty on the market by far as well. So that's why we prefer Vibrotech as our vibration therapy brand of choice, and that's what we recommend to our clientele. And this is the one that I personally got results on. My family does. And we've had just over thousands of 5-star reviews. So look no further. VibraPlate is the plate for you. And that's some of the basics of how you're going to utilize this in your daily morning routine. All right, go with that. Have a blessed day.